and let's achieve that exact look. Hey y'all, every time I post on this channel I always say I'm coming back for good, but I'm really coming back for good this time. I'm gonna try my hardest to be consistent. It's summer, it's 99 degrees today in New York City, but that is not an excuse to put the makeup on pause for the season. Here's how I do my summer glowy bronzy look. This makeup look is 100% beginner friendly. Step 1, we have to prep our skin. Always start with a clean face. I washed my face like an hour ago, but I'm a little oily. I'm gonna wipe my face with micellar water and a cotton pad. Sunscreen is essential. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not picky. Use whatever sunscreen works best for you. Today I'm going to use the Murad Mattifying Oil and Pore Control. After your sunscreen, you're going to spray your face. This is the Rare Beauty 4-in-1 mist. It primes, it hydrates, but you can use any priming or hydrating mist that you have. This is the drugstore version that I love. It primes and hydrates. Your skin is prepped. It's time to apply makeup. I'm adding my light for this step. If you want to be glowy and dewy, I start with the Luminizer. So this is Saie Beauty Glowy Gel. A drugstore alternative is the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. And I just do one here, a line on this side, and I rub this in with my hands. It's very, very subtle. As I move my face, you can kind of see the sheen. Then you're going to shape your eyebrows. Any brow gel works, but for my brows, I like to push the first third of my brow up and then push the second 2/3 of my brows down. I'm going to smooth this bottom line horizontally and then brush down to create a unified tail. Then I'm lightly going to align that first third of the eyebrow. Look at this side versus this side. I love this brow shape, and I'm also going to fill it in later. You gotta find your perfect brow shape because it can be different for everybody. Now let's apply a skin tint. This is the Makeup Forever Super Boost Skin Tint, and I apply it evenly. As you can see, my skin is now very even. It's time to bronze. One of my favorite parts. You can use any liquid bronzer or a cream bronzer. I'm using the Saie liquid bronzer. I put 3 dots on my left, 3 dots on my right. I like to make this face and drag a line down here to make my cheekbones look more pronounced, and then blend. This brush is from e.l.f. I forgot the name of it. Make sure you're reinforcing your bronzer where you placed it and don't spread it anywhere else. Keep it at the perimeter of your hairline. From the front angle, you can kind of see how this is making my face look more snatched than it is. Next is blush. Your blush color is up to you. I do recommend you start with a liquid blush for this part. Place it on your high cheeks, like just a big old blob, and down the nose. And then blend. This is the Rare Beauty blush brush. Also, same thing with the bronzer. Kind of tap it into place. This color blush is so tea to me because it's very subtle. You can also layer blushes if you want to. That's what I'm gonna do. This is the Hourglass liquid blush in the shade Imagine. And a good liquid blush that I love, that's affordable, is the e.l.f. liquid blush. I'm adding the liquid blush on top of the other one. The reason why I put it on my hand first is because that one is super runny and I don't want it to ruin my face. So if you ever have a liquid blush that's very liquidy, put it on your hand first, tap it, and then tap right onto your skin. By this point, you should be a blushy girl. It's time to conceal. For a simple summer look, I like to take a concealer that's pretty close to your skin complexion, so not too bright. This one is the Hourglass concealer. I'll do my inner corners, triangle, some on my forehead, chin, upper lip, a little block beside my nose. I'm also going to line my eyebrows. And then I let that dry for like a minute or two. Letting your concealer dry a little bit helps with that smooth, flawless skin-like look. So don't blend immediately after, at least not on your under eyes. We're gonna blend this with the Beauty Blender. It's the best. You're gonna take that same hydrating spray from the beginning. Spray your blender about 3 times. Now we blend. Start in the inner corner. Take your time, spread it across. Feel free to go over and blend it. Blend it all the way to your hairline. Evenly blend your forehead. Then I take a brush. I blend in the concealer under my brows. And now we're fully blended. If you do have a brighter concealer and you want a bit more you take that brighter concealer, a very small triangle under your eye. You also let these dry for like a minute or 2. Same Beauty Blender and blend out. Now that we're looking very concealed, it seems the concealer has washed away some of our blush. So you're gonna take your same blush brush. Should still have product on it, but if not, you can add more. Go over where you first placed the blush. Take the Beauty Blender. Do the same motion as you did with your concealer. This is also the time to reinforce any bronzer that you feel got washed away by the concealer. I'll just take a bit of powdered bronzer this time. Now it's time for my favorite part of makeup, baking. I use the Huda Beauty pressed powder in Peach Pie. Strongly recommend this brand so you will not crease. I take a triangle powder puff, tap a few times for it to look like this, and I diligently look up to get under my eyes. Apply on my forehead, beside my nose, over my lips, my chin. I look at this side compared to this side. And I do about 2 layers of powder everywhere I place the concealer. Powder is essential because when you get outside, you may sweat. Powder is good for soaking up all the oils and overly glowy aspects of your face. Before we spray, I'm going to even out for my blushes. I'm also going to add some powdered bronzer and re-invite some warmth to the perimeter of my face and a little bit on the sides as well. Let's spray. I'm going to use the One Size Powder Melt. I also love the Milk Hydro Grip Setting Spray. All right, base is done. Let's do our add-ons. I think everything's looking pretty good and very natural. I'm going to fill my eyebrows with this NYX Brow Tint Pen. Just some natural strokes. Super easy product to use. Next part's optional, but to add dimension to my eyes without doing eyeshadow, I take the same liquid blush that we used at the beginning of this video. I put a little on my eyes and just blend it out. Go back and forth with this on my crease. Next, I take a dark brown eyeliner pen. This one's literally from the beauty supply store. Anything works, or it can be black. I'll line my waterline across, and I'll also do the smallest wing ever. Next, I'm going to apply mascara. This is mascara by Kulfi. Love this mascara. Of course, you can use whatever you'd like. Mascara is applied. The staple of a summer routine. Highlighter. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Crayon, shade 112. Drugstore version, I recommend the L'Oreal Lumi Le Glace highlighter stick. You're going to go down your nose, under your eyebrow. Pat it in. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more blush. This application of blush should be powdered blush. Do not apply cream because it's gonna mess everything else up. A light swirl, tap it on my cheeks. And then I'm gonna take that highlighter stick, tap it across my upper cheekbone, pat it, don't rub it. I'm gonna take a loose powder. It's my Patrick Ta palette, but it's broken. And I'm just gonna do my inner eyes. Yep. For my lip, I'm going to use a brown that's the slightest shade darker than my skin tone. And next, I'm going to seal this with my Fenty Cream Lip Gloss. This is shade Fenty Glow. What I feel like is a must-have in a summer glowy routine are fake freckles. This just adds to that natural look. I think it's so cute. Freckles tend to come out more in the sun, so this is fitting. This is the Freckle Kit by Pseudo Labs. Literally, you could use an eyebrow pen like the one I had earlier. Anything to create a small dot darker than your skin tone. Yeah, flick it on my nose. Only a little bit. And then to finish it off, I have the One Size finishing spray to mattify this whole look. But since we added a lot of glowy products, the shine will still be visible all around. That will conclude the makeup tutorial. And I hope it wasn't crazy confusing. Bye, y'all. I wanted y'all to see how it looks from the back camera of my iPhone as well. Please try this makeup look. Let me know how it goes. And I hope y'all have a blessed day.